Valentia today to launch the opening of Cromwell Point Lighthouse to the public in conjunction with Kerry County Council and the Valentia Island Development Company and South Kerry Partnership. I gave a presentation today on the Commissioners of Irish Lights and Lighthouses of Ireland. It was just a brief overview of what we do, who we are, and the various and the myriad of structures that we exhibit lights from around the coast of Ireland. We've had an association here on Valentia for over 150 years since the lighthouse was built. As in the case of many other lighthouses, we have a lot of long-term relationships with coastal communities, and with advancing technology and the way aids to navigation can be delivered in the future, we no longer need the amount of infrastructure that we have at many of our coastal lighthouse stations. And so where we can develop, in association with local communities, alternative sustainable tourism products, we will consider those as genuine solutions for the future. And as part of that process, we are engaged in the development of an all-island lighthouse tourism trail. And this is where, people will engage with lighthouses all over the country. Some will be open to the public, some people can stay at, and places like here in Valentia and Cromwell Point can become part of this trail in the same way as others such as Mizenhead and Hookhead and Loophead will be offered the same opportunity as well. Lighthouses for many years have been like magnets for people. Even when keepers manned the lighthouses, people would always be coming up to the lighthouses looking to see what was inside. And we have taken, as an organisation, we have taken the view over the last couple of years that they are located in the most scenic of sites around the country. There is huge tourism potential available there, and if it develops and if it can benefit the local communities, then that's where we should be looking to boost the tourism product for coastal communities.
One of the meanings of heritage is that which is worthy of preservation. And this is where we all finish up at this hut with this cart. It is obviously a work of art, and without Michael, that cart would not be there at all. So the first phase of this little ceremony is to ask Michael to cut the tape. Well done, Michael. The cart is now officially open for viewing. That's a fabulous. That is a bolt to open on that. And when you open the flap, there's a channel for two ropes. And they're the ropes that will be assisting the rescue of the people on board. And when the rescue is over, you see the two lugs on the side of it. You pull the two lugs, and they're blades, and they cut the ropes, and you're clear. The lanterns, before they were restored, if you squeezed on the lake, squeezed gently, it would have disintegrated. But my mate, Willie Ruxton, brought them to Dublin and restored them. And in actual fact, they're candle lamps. That was the breeches buoy that was actually used for the Big Cat rescue. They pulled 11 men off the Big Cat, which was off on the rocks.
I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea in the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. And the wheels kick and the wind song, and the white sails shaking, and a grey mist on the sea's face, and a grey dawn breaking. I must go down to the seas again, to the call of the running tide, for it's a wild call and a clear call, and may not be denied. And all I ask is a windy day, with the white clouds flying, and the flung spray and the blown spume, and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a fellow laughing rover, a quiet sleep in a sweet dream when the long trick is over.